Hey, so really quick update. I had an endocrinology appointment this week, and basically, my endocrinologist, first of all, I hadn't seen her since December, so I've been in DKA again since then. And she said, "Wow, you've really had a rough time since the last time I saw you. You've had COVID," and I said, "and diabetic ketoacidosis the second time. Thanks to Jardiance," because of course she's the second doctor who prescribed that to me, despite my reluctance to take it. And she said, it's 1% of the population. I said, but when you're that 1% and it almost kills you twice, it's kind of a big deal. Anyway, she was pleased with my readouts from my Libre, my glucose monitor readouts. And in fact, she lowered my insulin dose again. After coming out of the hospital, when I begged them to just put me on insulin, it took 25 units a day to get me stabilized. And that's it's a long-acting insulin, one shot, And so after a while, I started running low all the time. So I lowered it to 24, then to 23, then to 21 or 22. Then I jumped to 20. And, after a couple of days of it running high, I freaked out and went back up to 21. But she said, no, just go to 18. And I said, incrementally. And she said, I would just tomorrow morning, 18. She said, it may be high for a few days, run a little higher than usual for a few days while your body adjusts. But then she also said, if that stresses me out too much, I can do it incrementally. But she said that I'm still running too low, which it's kind of nice to hear. But I told her that my goal really is to try to do this without any insulin, just lifestyle. And she said, because of my history of DKA, I may always have to have 2 to 4 units of insulin in the morning, and of course we're working my way down to that. But she wants me to take 2 milligrams of glimepiride, and the purpose of glimepiride is it stimulates the insulin production from your pancreas. But she wants me to take 2 milligrams of that with my 18 units of insulin because it'll keep me a little more steady through the day, a little less hills and valleys. So that's okay with me. But she does think that we're going to be able to continue to lower my dose, which is nice. In a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, she's already put the orders in, but in a couple of weeks, I'll go in for lab work. She wants to check my C-peptide. She did say that the best results would come from if we could keep me off insulin for a couple of days, we could really get a true result. But she said, but I don't think your anxiety will let you do that because your numbers would be pretty high for a couple of days, and I don't think you can handle that emotionally. She's not wrong. She said we'll still get a decent result, but we're going to check my C-peptides and my cholesterol and whatever. My A1C was 5.9, which is up from the 5.6-ish that it was, but it also includes that month after DKA when my numbers were so high. She was overall very pleased with my numbers, and so I go back in 3 months for another follow-up, but between now and then I will go get my C-peptide checked, and so I guess I'm still on the right path. Anyway, just a really quick update, and today was the last day of school, so hopefully I'll be awake for this summer.